This is What's Poppin' special broadcast at Yonsei University. Hey everyone, we're having an open studio today, and today is a very special day because we usually record our open studios at the TBS EFM studios, but today we're at the Korean Language Institute at Yonsei University, or the 한국어 학과. And we've got a lot of people here right now because everybody's out of class, enjoying some fresh air, beautiful weather, and I got my girl, Punita. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing pretty good. The weather is so nice. I hope I get a tan out here.
You know what's the worst thing about having weather like this?
What?
Being under the weather like me. Yes.
Are you sick?
I sound like a 60-year-old man, man.
You do sound like a 60-year-old.
You sound like I've been smoking for 70 years.
Yes.
Man. That's what it sounds like.
You gotta stop smoking.
Anyways, we got a great show ahead of us, and the first song we got for you guys is a great one by Pharrell Williams singing Marilyn Monroe. That was Marilyn Monroe by Pharrell Williams. You guys are now tuning into TBS EFM's What's Poppin', and we'll be right back after word from sponsors.
자기야, 풀투스 9집 챙겼지? 아들, 급하다고 놓고 가지 말고.
너 회식 끝나고 꼭 풀투스 9집 들어라.
아빠, 풀투스 형아들 9집 꼭 사오세요.
늘 당신을 기억해주는 사람들. 그 마음 정규 9집에 담아 함께합니다. 풀투 해상.
All right, welcome back to What's Poppin'. Right now, we're having a special open studio here at Yonsei University. And to be honest, I feel lucky right now.
I feel lucky too. There's so many people here. You can kind of hear them. They're like...
Not only can you hear them, it's real right now because not only can you smell fresh air, but you can also smell some cigarettes up in here.
And some sweat.
And some body odor. Exactly. We're keeping it real. Now we have students from, 100,000 students all over the world studying Korean here from 100 different countries. And they're here to learn Korean. That's an amazing thing.
That is.
Back in the day, who wanted to learn Korean?
I know. It was all about J-pop, Japanese art.
Or Chinese.
Or Chinese, exactly.
Yes.
But
now that everybody's more diverse into this cross-cultural exchange, it's amazing right now. Now, for the first special open studio, we've also got some great prizes waiting for you guys all lined up. So, Miss Punita, can you announce the prizes, please?
For our first prize, we have cosmetic sets courtesy of Yada, the teen skin professionals for clear, trouble-free skin. And then we got gifts from KFC, the only place to go for in-store prepared great chicken.
Exactly. Now for Open Studio, we choose a topic to discuss, and we're going to share our thoughts with the audience here. And we thought it's appropriate to talk about learning new languages, and I think we'll be focusing a lot on the Korean language. Alrighty, so Punita.
Yeah?
Now you speak fluent Korean.
I try.
You try.
I try.
Now I'm pretty sure because I met your mother. I know she's a very, very what do you call it? Strong woman, independent woman.
Yes.
Yes. And you've been disciplined very well.
I think it's because she is a single mother.
Single mother.
Yes. So shout out to all the single mamas out there.
Shout out to all the single mamas who are here. Hopefully, if they're here.
If they're here,
yes.
Then woohoo! But I think it's amazing how mothers who are single, raise 2-3 kids by themselves. So I respect the fact. Yes.
Yes. And if you didn't learn Korean, did she whip your butt?
She did whip my butt. We learned Korean in 한국대학교, Korean school, like in churches or like people rented out middle schools, and we would go there like every Saturdays.
And if you had any grammar mistakes, I'm pretty sure she hit the backside of your head with a Bible.
Yeah, but I was never interested. I always ditched.
You ditched Korean class?
I did. I didn't like it.
But you speak Korean so well.
Because in middle school, there was this one girl that I met. She was a fob, fresh off the bihengi. She was straight from Korea. She was a foreign exchange student.
Yes.
And we started getting close, and we started exchanging notes together. And she would correct my grammar, and that's how I would learn a lot more. It was funner.
And did you?
More fun. Funner.
Funner?
Yes.
Korea a long time.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
All right. Well, for today's special broadcast, we've decided to invite more guests, not just you and me, but we have, for the first segment, we have Ellie here at our open studio. Let's introduce Ellie. So, Ellie, can you introduce yourself to everybody here at Yonsei University?
Hi, this is Ellie. So nice to be here.
Cool. Now, Ellie, where are you originally from?
I'm from Korea.
You're from Korea?
Yeah.
From Korea land.
You learned English where?
Atlanta, Georgia, actually.
Atlanta.
Georgia.
Okay, ATL. Cool. And you just recently started working in the music business?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, sorry.
Headphones are flying everywhere, hair's flying everywhere. It's all good.
I like your hair,
because your lip gloss is popping anyway. Alrighty, we got the first song that Ellie's going to sing for us right now. Can you introduce the first song for everybody?
I guess you guys all know Nicki Minaj, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's her song, Super Bass.
Alrighty, so give it up for Ellie, who's going to be doing a live performance of Nicki Minaj's Super Bass.
Thank you.
Yeah, give it up for Ellie. That was Nicki Minaj's Super Bass, of course, Ellie's version. And right now, we're back with What's Poppin', my girl Punita and myself. Punita, what you think?
I think that was amazing. I like how when she said, this is Ellie Yo instead of Nicki Minaj. I would have just said Nicki Minaj.
I was just amazed that she did all the rap and Super Bass, because that's a pretty fast song.
I'd have been like,
too.
Nicki Minaj, Mac-a-doo-dub.
And that's why you're a singer and not a rapper.
Yes, sorry.
Yes.
That's why I'm here and not performing.
Yes, and today we're talking about the what language?
The Korean language.
The Korean language. So, we're going to ask Ellie. So for you, since you were born in Korea, let's flip the question around. Was it hard for you to learn English in the beginning when you moved to the ATL?
Not really.
Whoa.
Well, how old were you when you first went to the States?
Actually, I went to London, England first.
Oh,
So
England.
I was too young for that. Like, I know how to speak English when I went to ATL, so it wasn't that hard for me.
Then was it hard to, adapt to the English language in England? Because I have an English friend, and sometimes when she speaks in English, I'm like, what'd you say? Because it's different from American English and English English.
Really?
I'm like,
is it different?
It's a bit different, and I'm like, I don't really know what you're saying. I'm so sorry. Apologies.
They created the language.
They did.
Yes. And we Americans took it from them.
We did.
Yes, apparently we did.
Yes, we did.
So, like Ellie said, she actually learned English in London before going into HCL. So it wasn't that hard for her to, pick up her English, of course, American English. But now we're talking about the Korean language. Now, amongst all the students here at the Yonsei University, we're going to ask the question to the audience now. How and why did you decide to learn Korean among many other languages? So, anybody care to answer that question for us right now? Why did you decide to learn the Korean language amongst all the other languages in the world? Anybody? All right, you got the mic?
Hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Can you first state your name, please?
Sure. My name's Hansol.
Okay.
It's a Korean name, actually. So I was actually born in Korea, and I moved to the UK when I was 4. So and then I've grown up in the UK.
But are you more comfortable with English, or are you more comfortable with Korean?
Yeah, definitely English. English is although Korean was my first language, English has definitely become my mother tongue, and now I'm learning Korean again here.
Oh, so that's why you came back to Korea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So how was your school life here in Korea?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I've always had an interest in languages, so I graduated from university in England.
Okay.
And I studied modern languages as well. I studied French and German, and after that, I just studied it purely out of my interest for languages. But then after my degree, I realized, Korean, I am Korean, it's part of my identity, and it's really important for me to come back and learn Korean properly, because, I look Korean, because I am Korean, and yeah, and I would like to speak in Korean with children, if I have children in the future. I'd like to preserve my Korean heritage.
Yeah, and getting back to your
awesome.
roots is always amazing. And, speaking German and French, that's amazing too. But, studying your own language, it
has a lot more meaning,
like
depth to it.
Definitely.
Because it is who I am. Whereas with French and German, I had like an outsider's interest. And although I do love those languages, Korean definitely means a lot more to me than the others.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Can you speak French for us? It's so romantic. Where's the bathroom? That could sound so romantic. Where's the bathroom in French? Because if I go to France...
Does that sound romantic in English?
Where is the bathroom? That's like, what?
Well, you want to hear it in French?
Yeah, I want to hear it in French.
Où est la salle de bain?
Oh my god!
Oh, it does sound romantic.
I know!
You're like, let me go with you.
I know. I want to go with you.
Alrighty, so we have Ellie still here in the studio. We left her hanging for a little bit here. We're very sorry for leaving you hanging right now.
We're just talking about ourselves.
So Ellie, can you introduce the next song that you're going to perform for us?
That's my first single album, my first song actually.
Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
What's it called?
It's You. Yeah, Y-O-U. No.
No.
Yeah.
Well, then with no further ado, we got Ellie singing You. Well, once again, Ellie, thank you for singing a great song. That's a very fun song.
I know it is.
It's a very fun song.
So for those of us who don't really understand Korean, what is this song saying? What are you saying?
In this song, I complain about my boyfriend's attitude.
Your attitude.
We don't need your attitude here.
Yeah,
Let's be telling
because
your
he's
boyfriend.
been indifferent about me.
Y'all
Do you have
dating?
experience like that? Is it based on a true
Should I
story?
be honest or what?
You should be honest.
Gotta be honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I wrote this
Oh, you
song.
did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you write, you sing, you rap. Is there anything you can't do?
I can't dance.
Can't dance.
You can learn how to dance.
You can learn.
Everybody
You
knows
can pick
how
it up
to
in
dance.
2 seconds. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna wrap up the first segment of our show, and the last song for our first segment is by Tony Momrell with Spotlight. Check it out, y'all. All right, guys, welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin' on TBS EFM 101.3. We are having our open studio at Yonsei University right now. I got my girl Punita next to me. How you feeling, girl?
I'm feeling so good.
Are you?
The
you lying?
crowd kind of died down a little bit, but we still have our faithful followers.
You know why they died
Right in
down?
front of us. Why they died?
The sunbathing. Once again, that was Eddie Kim singing Boston. Of course, it's his version of Boston. And the artist's name that originally sang that song was Augustana. And Eddie's version, his cover version, that was pretty legit.
That was pretty amazing.
It was very
I felt
amazing.
like I was in the beach and I was strolling on the sand and it was just beautiful.
I was naturally just high off his voice. It was very easy listening, very soothing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, we got to introduce Eddie right now. Thank you, Eddie. Can you introduce yourself for all our fans out here right now?
Okay. Hello, what's poppin'? My name is Eddie Kim. Nice to meet you.
All right, so earlier we were chatting with Eddie before we went on the air, and Eddie originally isn't from the States. He was born here.
Yeah.
Right, you were born in Korea, and then you moved to Boston, and you lived there for 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
Okay. So what years were you in the States for then? Like, was it your high school years, or?
Yeah, it was high school and first year of the college.
Okay. Cool.
He went to Berkeley, studied music. I was talking to him, so I know.
Okay, girl.
So he's like a musical genius.
See, that's the problem with Punita. I can't take her anywhere because she's looking for a husband already.
No, I'm not. I was getting to know
You better check yourself. Your mama's walking around looking at you. I saw her giving you dirty looks earlier.
She is, but it's amazing because I've met so many people from Berkeley and they say that they study and they're not that good. They only have like the brains for music and they're
A lot of people go to
they don't
Berkeley,
have
do.
the feel,
But Eddie has the brains, the feel, and the sound.
thank you.
Yes.
He's an amazing voice. But today we're not talking about his voice, we're talking about the Korean language. Now, do you know any other languages than English and Korean?
I'm learning Japanese
Wow.
these days,
Wow.
and it's really hard.
We have some Japanese listeners here. Can
Exactly.
you say
They went,
hello?
ooh. Can you say hello in Japanese?
Hello, konbanwa. No? Sorry.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. So you got it wrong. He's still learning.
First of all, yes, he
That's
did
okay.
say the Japanese language was hard.
Yeah.
When something's difficult,
Actually, I'm really beginner
Oh,
of
yeah.
speaking Japanese.
it's like somebody asking somebody to speak English who's never speaking English before and be like, can you say hi to somebody?
Goodbye. But I heard Japanese like in the morning time when you greet
Yeah,
someone,
yeah.
Ohayo gozaimasu. And then
Ohayo
in the Ohayo gozaimasu. Okay.
Ohayo
See, I
gozaimasu.
suck.
No.
I worked at a sushi restaurant and all I know is waiso. Just like check the bill, please. That's all I know.
Funny thing is, I'm agreeing with you and I'm laughing because I worked at a Japanese restaurant back in the States for 4 years washing dishes. And that's all I heard.
Waiso. Yeah.
Chefs yelling at each
Yes,
other.
exactly.
Alrighty, what about you, Punita? When you're growing up, learning languages, did you ever get confused with both languages? Like, you're thinking in English, but Korean comes out. You're
That
thinking in
comes
Korean,
out
English
like
comes
I
out.
get confused right now, and I think it's the worst right now because I'm learning more Korean, and I'm starting to forget my English, and I'm like, how is that possible?
And there's certain words in English that you just can't really describe what you want to say.
Because Korean has so many dynamic expressions.
Like detailed words.
Like, okay, for example, black is just black, but then there's 검정, 까만색, there's...
You get deep into it.
Yeah!
Like dark black.
Yeah.
Rich black.
We just
Yes.
have black, or like,
One color.
yeah, that's
Yes.
it.
That is true. Or when you express taste. You know how Koreans like, oh, 너무 느끼해.
Yeah, what is nukihe in Korean?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Now I have my expat
English.
and foreigner friend saying the same thing. Goes, dude, I had some pasta that was mad nukihe.
I just say that's some nook stuff.
It's that, what you say?
I
I
kind
think
of
you just swore on air.
I created my own language. It's this Konglish kind of thing. So if it's like nukihe,
Carbonics?
yeah, I'm like, no, that's just nook. That's nook. You just cut it in half. I'm like, oh, that's nook.
All right, then what about you, Eddie? Are there any words in the English language that sometimes you want to express, but then all of a sudden comes out in Korean?
Actually, English is really hard, and I'm trying to speak English, and every word is just confusing for me.
But
It's
you got
like-
everything right, though.
So far, you're saying everything right.
I know,
Oh,
except
thank you.
Japanese, but you know.
Japanese
Yeah.
is hard. Japanese.
At least you didn't do what I did one time.
What'd you do?
Because I was at a stage like maybe 8 years ago, and then you're traveling the world, trying to learn how to say hi in so many different languages.
Yeah.
I got to China and I said "Konnichiwa" in China. I totally forgot which country I was in.
Now they think you're racist.
Exactly, or I just don't respect the country. I was just
Yeah.
tired.
Oh,
Got
no.
off the plane, sound check. I'm half asleep, and you expect me to my brain to function? No, it doesn't work that way. Yeah,
That sucks. Do you have it on tape?
no.
I want
Or it's
it.
like somebody
I want
going to France and you have to say hello in French. And all of a sudden you bust out some Russian accent. Hello, you know? It doesn't work that way.
Because Russians talk like that also. Yes.
Anyways, enough about the Korean language and being bilingual and all that stuff. We have to hear Eddie sing another song.
Yes.
We need to bring up this atmosphere. Everybody's kind of laying low, being quiet. Hopefully, Eddie will sing something crazy. Like,
is this a crazy song?
like
is
a,
this
like a Lil
song-
Jon song. Turn it down for what? And go crazy.
I don't think his voice could do that though. It's so mellow.
Really?
Yeah.
You are in love, girl. Get that out of your
With his
system.
voice, it's so good.
All right, Eddie, can you introduce the next song that you're going to sing for us?
Sorry that it's not something like crazy song.
Okay.
It's really acoustic and chill, relaxing.
All right, y'all, then we're going to get ready to get in our chill mood. Get relaxed, enjoy the sun, soak up the D3 that the sun's giving us right now.
Yeah.
And Eddie's going to sing, what's the name of the song?
2 years apart.
I know this song.
2 years apart. She got
It's
excited.
an amazing song.
See, this is what Eddie Kim does to women. They'll say a title of a song and they get so excited because that's how good his voice is.
Yes.
Yes. So with
What
no
is this
further
song
ado,
about though?
Oh, just cut me off, girl.
Yeah, I want to cut you
I
off.
wrote this song when I was in the military.
Oh, in
And it's
Korea.
about, the life in the military. we want to like fall in love with a girl, but there is no girl.
So
in the
you're only
military.
broken up because you're in the military then? You said 2 years apart.
Yeah, it means that 2년간의 떨어짐. Yeah, 2 years apart.
So for the people who have lovers and they have to separate for the 2 years in the military, it's like their hardship. I see.
I need some Soj right now. You know what I'm saying? Those are some deep words. All right. With no further ado, we got Eddie Kim singing 2 years apart. That was Eddie Kim with 2
Thank
years
you.
apart. You know what I think? I think Eddie should like be really fluent in English and just release an all English album.
You should do it in French too.
and in
wish I could.
France.
And then in
Yeah.
German.
Every
and then in
language.
Spanish.
You should do it in every language album.
Okay, I will.
Do a whole full album, 15 tracks, all different languages.
That'll be great.
English, Japanese, Chinese, Indian.
And he speaks, and I mean not speaks, he's playing guitar while he sings. Isn't that hard? Have you ever tried?
I tried.
It's hard.
I went pling, I was done.
I know.
Because I couldn't think of the lyrics.
I can't even strum and sing at the same time. And he's like
That's
finger
talent,
picking.
man.
Oh my god.
Is there
Your
any other-
nails are so strong.
His fingers are strong too, maybe, because, you know, you're playing guitar. Are there other instruments that you play?
Piano.
See, that's what girls like. You want to be serenaded like that.
Do you play piano?
I did.
What are you doing here? Go to piano lesson. What are you doing here? God.
Thank you for making me feel 12 years old again.
Yeah.
Thank you, Punita.
Yes.
Anyways, and right now we're going to get into a pop-up quiz. We're going to ask all the audience members here today. So if you guys know the answer, please raise your hand and act a fool. Okay, first question.
Yes.
What is our radio station's name?
Ooh, I know.
Man, you shut your mouth.
Okay. Who raised their hand?
3, 2, 1, go!
TBS EFM 101.3.
Whoa!
Oh, girl, you even got the numbers and everything. Okay.
Congrats.
All right, we're going to get to the next question. All right, question number 2. What time is What's Poppin' on air?
Ooh, I don't know. Oh, she knows.
She knows in the back. Orange hair.
With a feline shirt.
No, it's pink hair. But anyways, it's 9 a.m., right?
Are you asking me or are you sure?
Do you know the exact time when we go in air?
9 a.m.
9 a.m.?
Oh, 9:05
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
You got it.
Woohoo!
What would you like? You want some chicken or you want some makeup?
I'm on diet, so can I get the makeup?
Makeup, here you go. Congratulations.
Man, everybody's on a diet these days.
I'm not on a diet. Can I have the...
You need to gain weight.
Thank you. Your manager's telling me to lose weight. He tells me every week.
Who?
Your manager.
My manager looked like he's pregnant, so he shouldn't be talking. Anyways, we did our pop quiz, and before we get into our next thing, we're gonna we're gonna talk about learning different languages again. Now, the biggest thing about learning different languages is not just the grammar, it's pronunciation as well.
Yeah.
There's some words that are hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
And as for singers, you know in Korea, the bottom, I hate that when it's at a high note.
I hate it when it's
really
and you go like
And then, because what happens is your vocal cords kind of go in, and you can't really let the sound out.
Yeah.
You know, you ever notice that?
Yes, I
What
do.
about you? What's the hardest thing for you with the Korean language?
I don't know who you're looking at. You have sunglasses on. Are you looking at
I
me?
pointed at you.
Oh, me? Okay. I just said it. I just said lul or nun. Those stuff. Those conjunctions are
You know
hard.
the funny thing about this whole situation right now?
What?
I see your mom giving you dirty looks right now.
Where's my mom?
She like, I did not teach you that. You better, daughter.
Oh, does my mom talk like that?
Oh no, does she?
I don't know.
Now your mom's gonna kill me.
I know.
Where's she at?
I don't
She
know.
hiding in the bushes, man. She'll jump out of nowhere.
She has a gun.
What about you, Eddie? What's the hardest thing?
For me, it's E vowel.
The E.
It's really hard
E.
for me to
But then in
flap.
Korea, there's the iung and then E. And that's the E.
What?
No, E. The vowel,
E.
yeah.
So, like the long E or the short E?
And like believe,
Believe.
that kind of stuff.
Wow.
For me, it's hard to, you know,
To pronounce? Believe.
not pronounce when I sing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
below at high note.
Okay.
Believe.
Well, enough about the pronunciation. We're going to move on to idioms. Now, idioms are new expression, can change and challenge you big time here in Korea. And I think the 4-character idioms in Korea, they throw me off guard all the time.
I've never heard of any 4
The
terms.
사자성어.
사자성.
What is 사자성어?
사자성어.
Does
It's
anyone
something
know what a
very
사자성어
difficult.
is?
Anybody?
Difficult.
Are they teaching you this in school? They are teaching you? It is confusing, man. We're supposed to talk about it right now, and I want to talk about it from my own experience, but I don't know those 사자성어. Do you?
Does Eddie know any 사자성어s?
Yeah, I know some of it. Do you know 문전박대?
문전박대. What's that mean?
Kick out of the building before even make this first step of the building.
Ah, so
Do you
you
have-
kicked out even
don't-
before
yeah.
taking your first step.
Do you have experience? Is that how you know? Because you were kicked out of the building?
Not actually, but I just know the
But you
term.
just know from
Yeah.
a friend.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, I do know one.
Okay.
거두절미.
What's 거두절미?
거두절미 is speaking what's only necessary without any polite or fancy intro or an outro.
What?
I don't know. It's
Is
just
this
written on the
kind of
paper.
like when Koreans kind of shorten words like 뻑가춘, it's buscard 충전.
It's
like
Was that 줄임말? Is that different?
no, it's like it's from Chinese.
Oh,
the
it's
4
the
characters
hanjas.
of Chinese.
Oh,
It's kind of, you
I
know.
still don't know what I'm talking about.
Punita said 뻑가충. You crazy girl.
The first time I thought I was 뻑가춘, I was like, what is 뻑가춘? I was like, 뻑가춘?
Really funny.
You better get 뻑가충 out of here, girl. Weirdo.
Anyway.
Alrighty, but guess what, Punita?
What?
It's that time again.
No, I want to hear him sing more.
We got to go.
No.
We got to go. We got to wrap our show up because we are all out of time for today. But we want to thank everybody here at Yonsei University's, what is this place?
어학당.
KLI, right? The Korean Language Institute.
Yes.
For being a part of our show today. And for everybody who had the guts to actually come on the mic. Because a lot of people, it's not easy to go on the mic.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are shy. They're
True.
not, you know, they don't have the guts to talk on the mic. But for those who actually won prizes, thanks to you guys for answering the pop quiz questions correctly. And we want to thank Eddie Kim for coming on our show and serenading all the ladies here today.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure all the ladies are like, I love Eddie. They're going to join the Eddie fan club.
Yeah.
Click all the likes on Facebook.
I already did.
Follow him on Twitter. I followed him too. Click. There you go. But thank you, Eddie, for coming on our show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And we wish for the all the success for you And all good luck in the future as well.
Yes.
And the last song for our show is going to be by Stevie Wonder, Positivity. But that's all the time that we have for our show. We want to thank you guys once again. This is Brian Jew and
Panita Bajaj.
Signing off.
Peace.